everyone. Good morning. So 2 weeks ago, when Kevin asked, does anyone have a testimony, I was sitting in my seat and I thought, no, I don't. And then I started really thinking about it. And do I not have a testimony because God isn't working in my life or I'm just not paying attention? And I was really bothered by it for the rest of the day, that I just really didn't feel like I had anything. So on Monday morning of that week, it was Nurses Week, and there was a lot going on. I had a lot of marks I had to meet along the week, and I was very worried, especially about Monday, because I needed to be at home for the basement leak repairman, but my boss had put a meeting on my calendar that was something I had to be at in person in Southfield, and I was not going to be able to meet that mark, so I had a backup plan that my brother was going to be there, but that was not going to be the best option because my brother wasn't going to be able to explain the issue like I was going to. So on my way to work, I thought, okay, God, let's see you in action. And so I started praying about it, and I said, this week is going to be a busy week. I'm worried about today. There's just a lot going on, and can you help me meet all these marks, and can you be with me throughout the day? So I get to work, I have a couple things I have to do first thing in the morning, and then I get up in my office, I turn on my computer, and my boss has canceled my in-person meeting. So I kind of went, yay, God, shut my computer down and headed home, canceled my brother, and that worked out fine. And all throughout the week, God just made it so I hit all my marks along the week. And so I just really felt his presence. So then this past week, I had to go to Grand Rapids for a meeting on a whole day thing on Thursday, and so I went on Wednesday, stayed with a friend of mine, and on Thursday morning I got up and I was very worried about timing again because they warned us that there wasn't a lot of good parking where we needed to be, and if we couldn't get a parking space we had to park off-site, take a shuttle, which is not what I wanted to do because I wanted to buzz out of there right on time to get home. And so I was really thinking about that, and I want my timing to be good. I get in my car, I drive off, and I have a very low tire pressure. That was not on my agenda. That was not part of the plan for the morning that had timing issues. So I get to the gas station, and I realize, much to my father's annoyance, I did not have a tire gauge or my tire pump that I normally keep in my car. And my father is not amused. So I add air to the tire, clearly not enough. I thought it was enough. And I head off. I don't have enough air in the tire, but I have enough. And so then I spend the whole day praying about, Lord, get me where I need to go. I don't want to be on the side of the road. I need to get home. I just want to get home and fix this. And God, please be in this and help me out. So right before I left Grand Rapids, I talked to a friend of mine, and she pointed me to a gas station that had a really good pump at it, that had a really nice feature that it clocks you tell it how much PSI you want, and it brings it up to that level. So I did that, and then the whole way home I was praying, Lord, I'm out in the middle of nowhere on the highway, and please let my tire hold out, please get me home safe, all of that. And when I pulled in my driveway, it was thank you, Lord, for being with me. And so the moral of all of this story is if you feel like God isn't acting in your life, he is. We're just frequently not paying attention. And I'm really thankful for 2 weeks ago, the question about testimony so that I could start paying attention to how God was moving in my life. Thank you.